Alright gamers, welcome to my Jhin 13.18 ADC gameplay guide. This game we're going to be playing Jhin Swain into Samira Rel, running Fleet Footwork, Triumph, Legend Bloodline, Coup de Grace, Celerity, and Gathering Storm. Pretty much runes you can run every game, although I would recommend switching to Cut Down if you're going to be facing tanks. Decent trade there. Alright, so we're playing with Swain, which is very good. So the reason I picked Jhin this game was because Jhin is most effective. Hang on, let's exhaust Samira there. Nice one. Alright, that's fine. That's why we run exhaust, and Samira's pretty scary in the early game, and especially with the engage of a engage support like Rel. Yeah, we picked... Ooh. Nice one. We picked Jhin because we're playing with Swain, who is a mage support. Jhin excels with mage supports. Maybe we'll pick up another kill here. Oh, that curve, my bad. I probably should have been just more patient with my W there. I wasn't 100% sure if she'd already flashed or not, but clearly she hadn't. My bad. What I should have done there was actually just flash on her. Then she tries to flash away from me, then I can use my W to close the gap again. Instead of using my W, which then forces her flash, and then I have no way of actually catching up with her anymore. Although my pathing did get a little bit fucked up there. Maybe I would have caught her if not for that. Alright, I wasn't gonna lost hit that, but whatever. Okay, so as I was trying to say, Jhin is very good with mage supports. Particularly in, well, for various reasons. The one that you witnessed there was... when, for example, Swain hits his E and he CCs Samira, that's going to set up a free CC for me. The other way you can look at it is that if I hit my W and CC Samira, that then opens up Swain to also hit his abilities. And because he's a mage, his abilities do a lot of damage. They have very high impact. So it's a good combination having you two complementing each other, in particular Jhin complementing the mage support by bringing some utility to allow the mage support to shine. Another thing is that Jin's fourth shot passive is an execute. It does more damage the lower HP the enemies are. So the more damage your support does, basically the more damage you will do. You can see Samira already took a ton of damage in those previous trades just from Swain, which meant my fourth shot was doing a lot of damage to her. It's been a bit of a bloodthirsty lane so far, that is normal. It's Samira with an engaged support. For now we're just gonna hopefully turn this into a slow push if these melees don't go under turret. A slow push is ideally what you want against an engaged lane like them, because it gives you too big a way for them to engage into you ideally, unless you just massively overextend. You can't really afford to like go too aggressive if you're facing an engaged lane like them, even if you have a slow push, because, you know, you're likely to overextend. Then you're going to be in trouble. But it at the very least means that they can't ult us, they can't threaten us so long as we've got this big wave. We're going to be careful that there's not a Rel in there. Even if it appears to be a 2v1 for now, I still can't go too aggressive onto Samira. Till I know for a fact where Rel is. There she is. She was exactly in the bush. Just gonna place a ward before anything else. Now we can try and trade. I'll just fourth shot Rel there instead of Samira, just because it's gonna be more damage onto Rel, given the fact that it's an execute. Okay, we're getting ganked by Echo. We also have Diana in the area to counter gank though. There goes our cannon. Okay, we'll go on Samira here. Oh, I could have started with my Q rather. I didn't realize that was fourth shot. Alright, nice one, guys. We can try and harass with Q whenever they're stacked up, because there's a decent chance the Q will bounce onto both of them, which makes it more valuable to poke with Q than to do an auto poke.
There is no drama in a peaceful gap.
Nice. Just being very careful. I also need to be very cognizant of the Rel. Make sure I'm not walking into her engage range. We're trying to pressure both of them here. Fortunately, Rel's engage is not like terribly reliable. You can dodge it. And they're too low at the moment to really do anything without the help from the turrets. The biggest thing I need to avoid is turret aggro. Especially being CC'd under turret. Oof. But led with the Q, I might have killed her. Alright, a lot of damage there.
You will learn what beauty truly is. Protection isn't good enough. There is art here.
Alright, I'm not going to bother with the lost plating. It's going to be fairly tanky. We'll just go ahead and base now. We built up a solid CS lead here. So our options for first item are either Static Shiv or Storm Wizard. Both of them building out of Kerche's Shard. They actually have the exact same build path. Kerche's Shard and Mooncover. So we can wait a little and make our choice. Okay, so usually I actually much prefer Static Shiv on Jhin. But this patch, Storm Wizard has been buffed by 5 AD, which will make it a little bit better on him. And on top of that, if you look at their comp, it's like Aatrox will need to kite, Echo, who I don't exactly need to kite, but, you know, more mobility will help me survive him as well. Same for the Zed. Rel I could definitely do with kiting, and especially getting out of her engage range. So movement speed from Storm Wizard could help a lot here, so we're just going to try it out. It's the most popular item on Jhin anyway, as the first item. I'm a minority in preferring Static Shiv on him, but I definitely do think it is better because Jhin struggles a lot with wave clear in the early game.
Only to the audience do I show my true face.
Because of his limited DPS with the 4 ammo system, it just means he clears waves very slowly despite having Q for wave clear.
I was paid to put on a killer show.
Nice one. Just gotta get a little bit creative with your Jhin Q. Try and think ahead as well, so you can think about which minions you wouldn't miss. Hang on. Gonna exhaust the mirror here. Yeah, Swing provided so much damage for me there. My execute just did so much damage. Ooh. She's super slow, so this should be an easy hit. There we go. Could have maybe also used my ultimate to clear some of that wave actually, but whatever. You can see we're just an absolute menace in lane. This is one of the best bot lanes in the game, probably. Despite Swain not being terribly popular. Okay, we're getting ganked. We should back off here. I'll place a trap there. Another one here. Okay. Okay, they look like they want to collapse. I'm just gonna base though, because I doubt I'll get there in time to do much, and it's either way we have like more than enough numbers to kill him. Nice, we get the kill. This means I don't even have to sell my potion or wait too much gold. So yeah, I mean, Jhin can work with pretty much anything. He's okay with enchanters, he's okay with engaged supports, but mages are the type of supports that he really thrives with.
Smiles and screams. I bring both.
A lot of the time, even the mages that don't have either a hard CC or a reliable hard CC at the very least, they still at least bring like a slow in their kit, which makes it easy to land W as well. And I should try and join in here now. There we go. Saving my 4th shot for the Echo there. He's definitely dead here. It's a question of whether he kills Diana as well or not. Ooh. And his ult came up just in time. Alright, we hit him with that. There we go. Ah. One thing you can do as well is if you Q a minion, which isn't, and it doesn't die to your Q, if you manage to get in the auto attack to kill it before the next Q bounce, it actually increases the damage of your Q already. Like, it retroactively counts as having killed the minion with your Q for some bizarre reason. I don't think Rel can really engage on me in that form. when I'm moving as fast as I do. Oop. Oh my god. Gonna have to flash this wall. Oh, hello, that's inconvenient. Damn it. Okay, at least she dies and maybe Swain can kill Echo too. It's sad that I gave over such a massive showdown to Samira, but oh well. I was hoping I would just be able to crit her and kill her there. Definitely was hoping she wouldn't have the ultimate stacked up. I didn't check. Oh well. Look at the Swifties now. Jhin does get something out of Berserkers. He does get some AD out of it. There is passive, but it's not like really worth it compared to just getting Swifties for cheaper. And one big thing is as well that Jhin is like almost entirely reliant on like movement speed for mobility. He scales amazingly with movement speed, right? He gets a ton of it from crit and attack speed. So one thing that is a soft counter to Jhin is slows, because it minimizes the effectiveness of all the movement speed he's getting from his passive. So if you build Swifties, which give inbuilt slow resistance, then that is minimizing the downside of being slowed. Use Q to clear this. I think I should be fine here if I get ganked. Hopefully. Who would be the mid laner? Zed. Maybe not if he has ult up. Oh, the plating is going down fast. Ooh, but I still got it though, nice. And you can see just how easy it is to dodge that rel engage thanks to the Storm Razor. That's why we went that this game. One of the reasons. But yeah, as good as Storm Razor is... Or, sorry, Static Shiv is... It is absolutely undeniable that Storm Razor has better survivability, which we could definitely do with in a game like this. But also do with my support rotating mid with me, because we can easily pressure mid against something like Zed, who doesn't have amazing wave clear this early on, especially because he's not doing the Ravenous Hydra build. At least not yet. I have exhaust up, so I can try and take a fight here. He should be dead. He had to ult me to dodge my 4th shot there. Either it wasn't up or he just didn't react in time.
I want to feel everything. The God makes it, so I do.
Okay, nice. I got a lot of gold now. We're gonna go for Gale Force here. Infinity Edge is also perfectly fine though. It's just that Gale Force is the most popular mythic on Jhin. So we're just gonna run with that. It's also pretty good into this comp as well. I would mainly recommend actually Infinity Edge if you're facing a tankier comp, which I don't think we'll really need this game. The comp is not really gonna get that tanky. Okay, this guy definitely would have ult up now. He should be dead. Yeah, nice one. We still had exhaust up because he never ulted us in the previous fight. Nice, so we happened to pick up a double. Very convenient that Dana was here, or I might have been in trouble. Oh, okay, and there's the FF. Didn't get through off the rest of the build sadly, but I would recommend Farkan in 3rd. And the rest is just conventional ADC items. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and subscribe for more content like this, and I'll see you guys in the next one.